Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Angela. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. Before I get started, I want to go over my disclaimers. If you are in immediate danger, please call 911 or you can reach out to the domestic hotline at 800-799-SAFE, 800-799-7233. And for mental health resources, reach out to NAMI at 800-950-NAMI, 800-950-6264. And you can also text at 741741. With that being said, please remember to like, subscribe, and share. So I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. I didn't do too much of anything. I did go out and hang out with a friend, and it was a good time. And so Sunday I just relaxed, and today I just want to talk about protecting yourself. And I know I've done a few videos about this, but you have to be proactive when it comes to protecting your own well-being and your children's. So I want to mention about a story that happened in Dayton, Ohio, about 2 weeks ago. And before I get started, I want to send out my condolences to the family. And this is in no way of trying to make the family feel bad. I just wanted to use the story as a teaching moment. The lady was Asia Nelson, and her daughter was Hopper. She was 31 and the daughter was 6. She was in a relationship with Dante Haas. He's 32 and had a 9-year-old daughter. And it seems as though they lived together, and I'm assuming that the 9-year-old was over to visit her dad. Don't know all the details about that. But anyway, the night before, on June 22nd, there was an argument. So the police showed up because of the argument, and nothing took place, but there was recordings of what was going on from the police cam. While they were there, he was in the house. The man who had made the police, the 911 call, which is Dante, he was in the house breaking things and just really upset. And Asia was explaining that she didn't have nowhere to go because she was, I guess, new to the area, and her family was in a different state, and her boyfriend had cut up her card, so she didn't have access to a credit card. So the part that I wanted to say is, even though you may be in a different state, you may be out of your elements, in every state there's a place where you can call and get help. The homeless shelter, the domestic shelters. You can go to any one of them. And here's again where the police failed her. They said that there was no warrants on either one of them, but he had threatened her. She felt that he was serious with his threat about hurting her. And instead of them insisting that someone leave the home, they allowed her to stay. They gave her the information about contacting the shelter. They asked if she wanted to file a restraining order. She denied that. But they could have done more. They could have given them both ultimatum. Someone leave the house for tonight, or someone, that's the ultimatum. Leave the house for tonight, or because he's irate, somebody is going to be arrested. Of course, there was no physical abuse, but he was in the home disrupting the home. So they could have taken him away just so he could cool off, or whatever the case may be. And she didn't want to leave because she said she was paying rent there. But here's where you have to be mindful, and you have to think about your life. They got into an argument over a video game. Excuse me. And during the argument, it got heated to where they had to call 911. He threatened to hurt her, to harm her. So if somebody is making those threats, take those seriously, especially if it's over something as small as a video game. So what she should have done was allow the police to take her and her child somewhere, and maybe let it cool over for 24 hours and go back and get her stuff and just leave. You know, if that means leave and go to the next state. And I do understand that when people have established things, they don't just want to get up and leave. It's, you know, the last thing you want to do, you want to try to make everything okay so you can get along. But what causes it if you're going to try to establish something with someone who has really went off in the deep end? So unfortunately, the next day, the man's father called 911 for a welfare check because his granddaughter was dropped off at his home. So when they got there, and he went to the home trying to see if anyone was there, no one answered. So when he made the call, they came out, and he said he was calling because he was concerned that the police had been there the night before. And so when they got there, they did discover Asia and her daughter no longer with us. And he had, like I said, dropped off his daughter with his father, and now they didn't know where he was. But a few days later, they found him in Alabama in his car, and he was no longer with us as well. So when you have a situation where a person may have went off on the deep end, and you can't control this person, like I said, this argument stemmed from a video game. So whatever the case may be, when you see somebody that's not acting normal, and you know and you feel within your heart that this is normal, don't stay in that situation. You know, you can replace things, but you can't replace your life of the life of your loved one. So make it a point to get out, be safe. And like I said, in no way am I trying to point fingers, and I do send out my condolences to the family. And like I said, I was just using this as a teachable moment. If you know that you're in a relationship like this, please don't wait till it's too late. Get out as soon as you can. Contact the domestic hotline. And then also, if you have to, get a restraining order. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. And I will see you again tomorrow. Thank you for watching.